Hey, hello again, Mike O'Brien, your getaway guy. Thanks for coming along for the ride today. I brought my hoodie, even on a hot day like today, because where I'm about to take you, it's always 52 degrees. Are you ready for a getaway to Howe Caverns? This family getaway is truly a New York State classic getaway. It really is. It's been here forever. It's about 3 hours out of Rochester without any stops along the way, but definitely a getaway you got to check out. A couple of things you need to know, and I'll tell you more about all the restrictions and where to get your tickets in just a second here, but down you go on the elevator, 156 feet below the earth for your 90-minute journey. And this is unbelievable. And yes, it's always 52 degrees down here. So bring the sweater, the hoodie, the jacket, whatever, because that does not change, into a world of amazing underground caverns. This was first discovered by Lester Howe in the year 1842. And nothing has changed. And that's probably a good thing. It's a 1.25 mile walk, including a boat ride on Lake Venus. And this is an astounding getaway. Remember in school, we learned all about stalactites and stalagmites. Well, you'll see more about that in a second. This is not handicap accessible. You need to know that. 139 stairs throughout the cave tour itself. This is just amazing. You're 156 feet below the earth, and it's so bizarre. But it's lit beautifully, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. Look at this. I loved it there. And I was there as a kid. And, a lot of people are bringing their families there. It does make a good family getaway. And you'll see things you've never seen before. It's just truly amazing.
Archaeologists actually aged this stalagmite and estimated it was around 500 million years old. It is the largest stalagmite in our cave that exists to this day.
You also see some amazing grottos and parts of the cave that you just can't believe, including this boat ride. They have 3 actual boats. They get you on it and talk about eerie and bizarre. And look how close you are to the sides and the cavern walls above you. It's something that you've never done before. Howe Caverns, great family getaway, Schoharie County. And that boat ride is amazing. But I think the best part is this, the winding way. It is the most popular part of the end of your 90-minute tour. If you're claustrophobic, you probably won't be doing this part. But this is where water used to rush through millions of years ago. And you can see how it carved out the wall. Well, now it's paved and you can walk through here. Watch your head. You don't want to bump your head, and away you go. This is just a great part of it, the winding way, part of Howe Caverns, 156 feet below the earth itself. And again, always 52 degrees down there. So in the summer, it's refreshing. In the winter, it'll warm you up. 52 degrees, right? There's where I almost bumped my head. But I love this. This is one of the parts that people love. Howe Caverns, Schoharie County, about 3 hours out of Rochester with no stops. By the way, how to get there, the ticket prices, and a good recommendation along the way for breakfast. Because, you're leaving Rochester, halfway there, I've got a place for you to stop. But first, let me tell you about a couple of people, a couple of places that have made this show possible. One of them is Powers Farm Market. You know Powers out in Pittsford. Oh, yeah. And 'tis the season for sweet corn. Oh, my goodness. And it really is sweet. They grow it in their own cornfields. Powers Farm Market, a fun indoor market. Fruits, veggies, flowers, fresh sweet corn is in, as I said. And, of course, always great pies and breads. And that's the weakness there when you walk in. You're going to see this kind of stuff, and you're going to go, my goodness gracious. Also for the kids, fun animals outside. Marsh Road, Pittsford, a family farm market for years, generations. They've been doing this, and they do a heck of a job. Powers Farm Market in Pittsford. I also want to thank Paris Heating and Cooling. Family owned for 35 years. They come and do work at my home, and I wouldn't recommend anybody else. If you're looking to replace a furnace or maybe upgrade your AC system, Paris is the way to go. Very reliable, very dependable people. They've been doing this for a long time. I've been with them for over 15 years. 227-4512, Paris Heating and Cooling. Tell them the Getaway Guy sent you, and I think you're going to like it. Now, let's get back to the show. We're in Howe Caverns. Let me tell you a few things. What to expect when you go there. I got up early in the morning and look at this sunrise along the New York State Thruway. I'm heading east, and it couldn't have been more beautiful. And you also notice there isn't a lot of traffic. This was a Friday morning about a week and a half ago. And boy, talk about a wonderful ride. Eventually, you'll get onto some of the back roads, which will eventually take you all the way to Howe Caverns. And you'll see the entrance as you get through the countryside. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere, but it ought to be. These are caverns that have been discovered long time ago, and you can still go today. It has become one of the major New York State attractions for tourists. And now what I did was halfway to Howe Caverns, I stopped in East Syracuse, exit 35. That's where you'll find, and again, map this, Mother's Cupboard. It's just this hole-in-the-wall breakfast joint, and I mean joint, but everything's big. It makes you feel so small. Look at the size of the pancakes and your helpings. You should see the omelet. This is not an omelet. This is just my eggs over easy with home fries. But, oh my goodness, everything is delicious. Whoops, you caught me eating. The coffee's good. It's a joint, and I love a joint. Howe Caverns, what a great way to get there. Again, halfway there, stop at Mother's Cupboard. You're going to love it. Also, let me give you some ideas on prices for Howe Caverns. Now, it's a little pricey in my estimation. If it's a family of 4, you're getting close to $100. But again, it's a full day trip. $27 for adults, $24 for seniors, kids aged 5 to 12, $17, no strollers, no handicap accessibility, so you need to know those things. No backpacks, no purses. So you're going to have to leave a few things in the car. But once you get there, you're fine. Now, tickets, you can't buy them there at Howe Caverns. You have to buy them online. So make sure you do that. Go to the website, order the tickets right online, and that's the way to go. That's about the only way you can do it. If you run into trouble, they did have a little ticket booth on the side, but they encourage you. And they're timed tickets, too. So you have to figure out how long it's going to take you from Rochester to get there. And if you do a stop or two along the way, figure that into your time. So they're timed tickets. I bought my tickets that morning because only then did I know approximately when I was going to be there, and I gave myself about a half hour leeway as well. By the way, Howe Caverns has a good cafe, and the food's quite good there. They have restrooms, so you pretty much have everything you need. There's even a Howe Caverns motel if you want to spend the night. You can do that. They're open year-round. Yep, year-round. And again, only 52 degrees down there, and some people show up in the middle of summer in shorts and tank tops. Don't do it. You're down there for an hour and a half, and it's 52 degrees, and it gets chilly. So like I mentioned earlier, sweater, a hoodie, something to keep you warm. A great getaway nonetheless. Howe Caverns. I run into so many families and friends that, family members and friends that have never even heard of it, let alone be there. So, and I was there as a kid. I remember it very vividly. My parents left me down there. No, they didn't. 52 degrees, Howe Caverns, a great getaway. I think you're going to love it. And when you get back home and you don't want to cook dinner, you're going to love Nino's Pizza for Sicilian-style pizza. It's the way to go. It's where I go when I don't want to cook, and I'm in the mood for a good pizza. Amazing Sicilian pizza. Nino's is wonderful. 1330 Culver Road near Merchants, another hole in the wall that I found years ago and have been going to ever since. Fresh ingredients, old school pizza. I've been a local customer forever. Again, it's on Merchants Road, 1330 Culver near Merchants. They do delivery with Uber Eats and Grubhub and DoorDash. Check out Nino's. They're a part of our show, and we thank them very, very much. I've got a question in from a viewer that watches our show every couple of weeks, and this is actually a family. By the way, if you ever have any questions about anything travel, email me, MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com, MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com, and you will be able to put in a question, or I'll do it off the air, whatever way you want to do it. The Richardson family of Greece wrote in, and they say, "Dear Getaway Guy, in the summer months, our family loves the Jackrabbit roller coaster at Seabreeze Amusement Park." I think that is one of the greatest classic wooden coasters around. Jackrabbit, yes. But is there anything like it nearby during fall and winter? Now, we know that most amusement parks close down shortly after Labor Day. So what do you do when you have to get, your roller coaster Jones on? And there are places to get a similar ride. And I found this years ago when I was doing the Getaway Guy on cable. There's actually 3 that come to mind immediately. They're outdoor mountain coasters. Yes, this is so cool. And definitely can do it in the winter. One is at Holiday Valley, Ellicottville, south of Buffalo. It's a wonderful coaster that you'll like. Also, it's called the Sky High Mountain Coaster at Holiday Valley in Ellicottville. There's the Nor'easter Mountain Coaster, another coaster at a ski resort, Greek Peak, Cortland, south of Syracuse. Been on that one too, and that's wild. And there's a brand new one, but it's not open in the winter, only May through September. It's the new Cliffside Coaster. It's in Lake Placid on Mount Van Hovenberg. It's another outstanding way to get your roller coaster fix. Mike the Getaway Guy at gmail.com. Check it out if you have any questions whatsoever. But I hope that helps you, Richardson family. If you need a good roller coaster after the coasters are closed in New York State, there's 3 ideas that you might want to check out, and they are so much fun. Now, fun. There's 50 fun places to go in each of my travel books. Most of you have the books. I love to sign them, and I love to take care of people that are looking for travel ideas, or maybe as a gift for upcoming holidays. You never know. Plan ahead. Mike the Getaway Guy at gmail.com. I'll send you the particulars if you're interested. Let me know. Mike the Getaway Guy at gmail.com. And right now I'm doing a BOGO. You'll buy one and you'll get one free. What better deal is that? Mike the Getaway Guy at gmail.com. I hope you've had fun. Thanks, Paris Heating and Cooling. They've been a part of our show, and we're glad they have been too. What a great partner. Professional, knowledgeable, very fair, good pricing, and good people. As far as AC or heat or whatever you need when it comes to heating and cooling, the people to go with, in my estimation, Paris Heating and Cooling. Give them a call, parisheatcool.com. Their number 227-4512. And thanks, Powers Farm Market. Like I say, the fresh corn is in, and it doesn't get any sweeter than it does at Powers Farm Market, Marsh Road, Pittsford. Baked goods, fruits, vegetables, flowers, and live animals for the kids. Marsh Road, Pittsford. Thank you, Powers Farm Market, for being a part of our show. Also, thanks to Nino's Pizzeria, Joe here at Classy Wolf Media, and thanks to you for coming along for the ride. We'll do it again in a couple of weeks. Until next time, I'm Mike O'Brien, your Getaway Guy.